You're not going to find it with Methodism. So, Solomon, you are in Philadelphia. Right there off the South Street, you have the African Methodist Episcopal Church. And in front of the African Methodist Episcopal Church, you'll notice there's a sign for the AME Church as well as the Free African Society.
Not about to talk, but I like watching my races on the late night.
Both founded by black men who call themselves men of the African race.
That boy is good.
It's the Conscious Community Classics, the first person to 70 points.
I can explain that.
And the Methodist Church pays tribute.
Let me change some of the people in there.
Why Methodist Church? They still give their tithes. But they still give their tithes to the European church.
Okay,
and you know that. So you have to look at the connection.
Nigga, you got to be crazy.
Stop, man, with this. Can you explain the Free African Society? I'll throw it out because you guys don't want to like the church and the Methodist and all that conspiracies. Then let's explain the Free African Society. And these same
I'm just chilling. What's up with y'all?
Why did they name it the Free African?
I'm listening to this about to have a race. It's nothing. And I ain't going to be talking a lot.
Somebody was going to answer it. Go ahead, Dave.
Now, my goal is to win this championship.
So you talking about different denominations.
While I'm listening to people talking about, they're debating whether Africans came from Africa or not. Black people came from. They're debating whether black people came from Africa, which is crazy.
Society in which all of them were founded up under the Society for Propagating the Gospel in Foreign Parts.
Okay, by Eliot Neal. Long guy. I understand.
Church of England. So what are you talking about? Like, even though they slapped the name African on it, I'm going to explain it to you now.
Oh, I'm back. No more. My allergies is back. The doctor took care of me. I'm going to be streaming tonight on Sacrifice, though.
Hold on and slow down.
But right now, look at that. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy.
Thomas Bray.
Right, so slow down then.
I gotta set my car up first.
I said, let's take.
I'm not gonna be talking a lot. I'm gonna be trying to drive.
Guys don't want to deal with that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of substitutes.
So I need to qualify in order to compete.
African society.
So this is the qualification round, but I want to try to see if I can get pole position.
Free African society.
So let me get out here. First of all,
told to do that.
Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no,
no. So when I run all this stuff on my computer, I get a low frame rate, but I ain't tripping. As long as it don't get too low to race.
Yes, it is. That's huge.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to turn them up. Turn the talking up.
It's a religious organization from the society.
Hold on, let him. Hey, Dane, let him say his thing, and then let's come back.
I'm snatching this out here. Okay, so much closer as fast as society.
Because so many people in the in 1787,
the United States incorporated.
You see, Lex, can I just finish up?
1776,
I'm
woo! Ride that thing.
Let him finish, Dane, and then we can clean it up.
See if I can get me a pole position.
So my point is,
I don't know who that was in that car. I couldn't see. I gotta turn down the car and turn up the oh, sorry about that, homie.
And then the FAS was founded in the spring of 1787. Shortly before the Constitution,
Riding on the McLaren.
Richard Allen, a Methodist preacher, and Absalom Jones rejected the second-class status blacks enforced against them at their white-dominated Methodist church. As their numbers had increased, the church congregations had built a gallery and asked them to sit separately from the white congregation. Permitting their supporters to create independent.
I know you ain't coming through there like that.
You tell me what people come on. That is fact. But then you have to come like this.
Got it. I need to turn up the audio to the. I'm gonna do it after. What position am I in? I'm in 4th place. I want to get pole position now. I got 10 more minutes to try to get pole position.
Because there's so much contention. Contention is this. Richard Allen was Methodist, right?
Damn.
He found the African church late. They did not agree with what they wanted to do for religion. They decided to trust them.
I gotta go back and turn up the.
So they decided.
Can't do it yet though. I ain't going to the pits.
Why? They were stuck with this religion as far
Hold on, let him respond and let him respond. Let him respond.
How it go? That's how it go.
Let me get my audio right. Hold up. I don't feel like taking no time.
Put that, just destroyed them.
I left something.
African 200 years. Was it because of Meg?
I was running up all of them. For that. On my screen is their content. It says, whereas
Well, I'm leaving people. Well, I'm in 6th place. I can't hear the radio though.
What was it written? I'm sorry. This article reading from somebody.
No, it's not the article.
No. But what was the article? Just reading.
Something wrong with you, boy. You got a problem. You got a problem.
Hold on, slow down, brother. This is their content.
I want to hear the debate
Over
too.
there, it's not an article. This is a historical document. It's not an article.
I'm running this thing though. I'm only in 7th position for the race. That's not the best, but I know I can win the race if I start from 7th.
I am reading it right here.
This is gonna make.
Oh, God, bro.
Okay, so if we put up some native stuff, what is that? We got Chinese societies too.
Hey, yo, everybody, please let Alan read this article.
They like. What is
Okay. Whereas Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, treatment of the African were for their religious life and accomplishments have obtained a good report among men. These persons were known to the love of the people and their complexion. They held sorrow because of their irreligion.
Oh, I'm in 2nd place. I'm almost in pole position. That was a fast lap. I need to go faster. I'm almost in pole position.
Let
me go faster.
And those who were different in their religious sentiments. But these circumstances, they labored for some time. So it was proposed after the serious of sentiment that society should be formed without
Say it again.
without regard to religious tenets.
Woo!
provided persons live orderly and sober life in order to support one another, sickness and benefits.
I can get pole position.
Okay, so
I'm
they
gonna get
were
this pole position.
unorthodox. Corporation was a 501.
That was so slow.
What is the point? That's
Okay, great question. The point is, you got this thing that nobody you got
Dude, that's a new article. That's not an original document. That was written by some white people.
This guy is fucking stupid.
No, I'm not gonna let y'all talk over it. Listen, you read what you said, so let's respond to it. That's a new fucking article.
What was that?
No, it's bullshit. Hey, that dude didn't call himself a goddamn African. I can bet you that. Look at my screen. That's a goddamn lie. How about that? Look at my screen. Niggas all the time with this African shit.
What makes you ashamed?
5 more minutes.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Let me stop the leg.
society
Right here.
another thing with
It's on my screen. Hold on. Everybody
Hey, who's the African too, brother? Who's the African? Is Naya African?
Sorry, my car too loud.
Hold on, y'all. Let him get it out. Listen, hold up, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let him get it out because honestly, this doesn't.
I messed that up.
The nail in the coffin!
Alright, listen man, as you come in, press that button, subscribe, get up again. We're gonna be dealing with these Aboriginal folk, our family. These are our family though. These are our people, man. They just gotta come back home. And whether they come back home or not, they still our family. We just need to have some decent dialogue between us. Respectful. Good name, get wins in the show, bro. Have a dialogue with Bro. Set up a debate with him.
3 minutes left.
Next Saturday. Power stepped up. Doing a pay-per-view event next Saturday. Are black folks in general, African Americans, are they Aboriginal to this land?
No.
It's easy. It's easy. We ain't gotta be mad. You ain't gotta agree with us. We're just putting out the information. All right. Let's see what this presentation here that Rob One did, and let's see what's going on. Rob One has had a lot of confrontations with this.
Still in second place. 2 minutes left. That might have been the fastest lap. I don't know what that noise was.
There were radios in the 1800s. How you think they communicated during the wars?
No, in the 1800s, there was
Yes.
In
How do you think they communicated during the wars?
What war?
Matter of fact, the Civil War was in the 1800s. How you think they communicated?
The Civil War was in Worcester. So let's just get this right. So we can correct.
That's my fault. That was my fault.
That ether, that shit shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
Why you slowing down, homie? That's the problem.
No, I'm telling you, the first entertainment in American culture is the laughing of black people in minuscule shows.
They were doing that through songs first, before shows were created. They were called folktales.
No, they were called cool songs.
Before any shows, they were called folk songs. You ever heard of I've Been Working on the Railroad?
What are they talking about? I still ain't in first place. I got 55 seconds to go. But I'm in second place.
Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
I'm gonna win this race. Dang, I gotta stop doing that. But I couldn't see because of the broken windshield.
I think you came from Africa.
Wait a minute. So what is the free African school in the 1800s? It's not 1900s.
What about it? You're talking about religion now. Come on.
Stupid bitch. No, I'm not talking about a religion. You're talking about the men listening.
The Free African Society has nothing to do with education.
Free African Society. I said free African.
Damn, did I do that for real? 7 seconds left.
I told you.
You said what?
Starting this race in second
The
place.
shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
Get your information up there.
Overtime. Who's Cam? Alright. Qualified finish. Alright, I'm finished.
Part 2.
Woo!
Is it part 2?
Alright, let me
Is it
fix
part
the
2?
Garfield stuff. It was
It's
too
part 2 right here.
it was too loud. But I mean I gotta turn up the audio.
Do yourself a favor.
Get your information up there.
What's up, Gina? What's up, good guy? Alright, I might have to get that Gran Turismo, but this I'm having fun with this because I can wear my Oculus headset.
You know who that is?
Nope, you're wrong again.
Let me see.
I got to take him off of here. That's right. I gotta take him off of here. You understand? The sucker think he good. The sucker think he can whoop me. And I know he can't whoop me. Hey boy, the nigga whole style is chump.
Alright. Look, see this the race, but I ain't gonna start it yet. Since I know they need to stop it real quick. Hold on, let me see how I do this. I don't want the race to hold on, let me see something. I wanna see who all oh no, that ain't what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. So Hassan
I got to take him off of here.
let me turn that down for a minute.
The nigga whole style is chump.
Okay. So Hassan Campbell came in first. Sheffrin was second. Jeff Gordon the third was third. Mike P fourth. Billy Carson fifth. 10 toes down. Wait a minute, I thought. Hold on, what happened? What are they talking about? Race. What happened to me just qualifying? Oh, so you trying to tell me they gonna not accept my qualifier because I stopped it? I'm gonna be hella mad. But what I'm gonna go do is go to content, go to settings actually, go to audio and turn the car down a bit. I'm gonna turn the car down to 50%. That way I can hear more of the. What happened to Garfield now? I can hear more of this. All right. Man, I don't know what happened. It seemed like they just took away my qualification. If they did that, I'm just gonna have to start at the end of the day. But I'm gonna be streaming later talking about some sacrifice. What Garfield got going on with the beats? If they make me requalify, I'm just gonna skip it and start from the end of the race. Let's see what happens. But y'all know I was in second position. Huh? Is this the same race even? San Francisco?
Just came from Melville, Muskogee. You know who that is?
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Gotta read. I'm not qualifying. I'm just gonna start at the end of the race.
That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
Get your information up, Dame.
So what I gotta do is scoop my bag.
Yes, right now.
You got documents?
Yes, I got documents.
You got documents?
The oldest
You got documents stating that people was living in West Africa?
Yes, the oldest.
You do? Oh, no, wait, no. Whoa. You got documents proving that somebody lived in West Africa prior to the Prince Brian.
All right, I'm just gonna start the race, man.
Let me see that right now. Documents don't exist
We was in Seattle, but
to the 1600s.
Really?
Skip session.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut.
Oh, this how the race starts? All right. It starts on the turn. That's interesting. They started me in last place. Looks like I need to be started in last place, huh?
Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
You got documents stating that people was living in West Africa?
I gotta get my cut
Oh,
on.
no, wait, no. Whoa. You got documents proving that somebody lived in West Africa prior to the Prince Brian. Prior to the Prince Brian.
Let me up here, man. I'm passing through. Damn.
That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
Get your information up, Dame.
Oh. He lost it.
Oh, there used to be a time singing.
I got one more, then we done.
Right here was Friday.
Then we're gonna talk about that tournament, Harriet Tubman's. Harriet Tubman, I know that tournament. Some drivers. He's saying Nat Turner and Harriet Tubman.
Right.
This is. I don't know how you guys sit back and watch this.
My windshield cracked, man. I'm sorry. That wasn't my fault. What made my windshield crack? That was black.
You check information up there.
There was not that many Africans here.
Okay, so explain to me the over 100 West African words that's in their language and their culture. Why?
What does that have to do with anything?
That shows lineage. And
There's a lot of things that we share as far as similarities are concerned, but that doesn't mean that person's African.
Okay, so now you denying they have West African words.
Of course.
There we go. Sorry, my VR messed me up for a minute. What place? I'm in 10th place, so I ain't doing that bad. I'm in 10th place. I can barely see though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the gut up on. That was crazy. But what we're gonna do is, anybody, the link is at the top. I got my man Stuppies in the building. Stuppies, come on in. Anybody wanna jump on? Anybody, we're gonna have a conversation. Stop the disrespect in the chat. If you disagree, you ain't gonna be disrespected. What's up, Stuppies?
Garfield, I drive in this one that I don't have much now. But I wholeheartedly believe that the 300 years between the first European landing in America and the establishment of the Free African Society, the European went around America and told every Indian that they are African and brainwashed them and took away the language from them and took away the way to communicate. So the persons who set up the Free African Society were Indians and they didn't know it. I wholeheartedly believe that. Dane Calloway convinced me. Seriously, you really going to have that debate? I feel that having that debate give them some sense of, what the word I'm looking for? Acknowledgement that what they might be saying might be correct. You understand what I'm trying to establish here? It's like I'm telling you I have 11 toes, or I have 3 legs, or 5 hands. That my name is Spider-Man. And you're debating me to say that I'm not Spider-Man.
Come on, man.
Hey, salute Garfield, salute Stupid. I'm at work right now. I just had to sneak real quick to ask this question. Now, I think y'all being like going after Dan Calloway is like an easy target. You know, he's in it for the entertainment.
Don't say that. We're not going after him. Nobody's going after anybody. He's just someone.
That messed up the whole right.
We've had dialogue. Nobody's going after him. We're going after the information.
Okay, understand. Now, I'm gonna be real quick. I just want y'all to answer this question for me, right? And let me start off by saying I do believe in DNA and I do believe in the science, and I've been rigorously and thoroughly researching it and looking into it. All right, so let me just start off by saying that, so y'all know that I'm not coming from a position of I don't believe in DNA. What I want to know is, when you do your DNA, how do they determine where your ancestors was living going back 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, 400 years, 500 years, etc., etc., especially knowing that people were moving around at the time, people were not living in the same location that they're currently living now. For instance, if you share genes with somebody living in Nigeria right now, what's the methodology to determine that those people
going back 1,000 years, 500 years, was living in that location. Because as far as I'm concerned, they don't have a gene called Nigeria. They don't have a gene called France. There is no Jamaica gene. They're going by the people that is living there today. So what is the methodology? And I'm going to drop down from that.
You can drop off. We're going to respond to that shortly. All right? And by the way, a lot of what you said was nuts. We will respond to that shortly. Chad, what's up, Chad?
What up, Garfield? I was just going to say, to answer that question, ancestry information markers in between your DNA. They can give you a rough estimate of where your people came from. There is no Nigeria. A lot of us African Americans, we left the coast of Africa. There was no countries yet. There were no borders yet. They just giving us a rough estimate of where you come from. So like AIMS, SNPs, SNPs, that's what it's.
Hold on before y'all go. Next person is actually saying.
Can I also add to his question after Sabio go?
Yeah. You jumping on or you working? Working.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah. Never mind. Go ahead. Nah, I've been letting Garfield do what he said.
Alright, anybody want to talk about Harriet Tubman? Because he said Harriet Tubman don't exist, but I'm going to let y'all come in first and then we can get into that.
You said Harriet Tubman don't exist?
Yes, that's what he says. Look at the flyer. Hold on, like y'all don't know what's going on. Look at the flyer. He says both are fictional characters. Like I don't know what's going on here. Y'all don't realize.
That's in my screen. So, to the brother's question, real simple. They have fact sheets that answer the question. It's all in genome. This is why they can tell you where you come from. So if you look at the highlights, which are in the gray area, the genome map highlights the key landmarks of the organism's genome. The landmarks on the genome map may include short DNA sequence of regulatory sites that turn genes on and off, or the genes themselves. Sequenced DNA fragment can be aligned to the genome map to aid with the assembly of the genome. And you have different types of genome mapping. Right? Notice something here? Both types of genome mapping guide scientists toward the location of a gene or section or DNA on the chromosome. However, they rely on very different information. And then it gives you the bullet points. Genetic mapping looks at how genetic information is shown in 12 chromosomes or between different regions in the same chromosome. Meiosis. Yeah, I said it right. A type of cell division, a process called recombination crossover. Physical mapping looks at the physical distance between known DNA and genes by working out the number of base pairs between them, and then you get these figures here. Continue to go there. Anybody want it? I'll drop it in the chat for you to be more specific. But the answer to this question through science is through genetic mapping, and then we have a fact sheet here to help you out. All right, that answers that question.
Show my DNA.
Show your DNA.
I got mine too.
Because my DNA showed me I'm African.
I'm gonna show you. All genetics. Dog genetics, DNA. Come on, man, y'all are tripping out. We're getting DNA samples of pets, and we running around here denying.
Bro, you know when you do a DNA test, it can tell you where your people in America from. Like, when I do it, it literally can tell me, yeah, your people from South Florida. That's where my people from. Like,
yeah, Yeah, I have no American DNA.
Bobby Johnson, do you want to come on the panel? We're going to be on live for 3 hours. I want to jump in. I want to have a conversation. Make comments in the chat. Be disrespectful or whatever. Come in the chat and have a conversation, man. We family over here.
I'm an 8th place. Riding behind to the wheelchair.
Origin and genetic history of the U.S. Yeah. So, I mean, pretendians out there, right? She puts in work here in this particular text. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? She's got videos and all kind of other stuff. And she's dealing with archaeology and genetics. Can't yet agree on when humans first arrived. This is a topic that's good science, and here's why. And she gets specific. But there's things that we know. This article was written last year. So there's information that we have now that's saying, you know, there were people here 30,000 years ago. To the tune of potentially 30,000 years ago. Right? All these sources that I have on my screen has to deal with archaeology and history, right? 5 breakthrough signs of early peoples in the Americas.
Damn, I can't see that curve right there.
USA Today's article regarding the other signs behind that. Radiocarbon ages and ceramic levels of Coxcocan caves, Pablo, Mexico, and the Byzantine occupation of Tunica Valley. There's reasons that I read junk stuff like, well, not really junk, but I read stuff like this. Because y'all act like y'all want to be these people so bad and can't tell us a dang thing about these early people. Ancient genetic landscaping of archaeological human remains from Panama, South America, and Oceania describe STR genotype frequencies and mitochondrial DNA sequencing. We have it here. We don't have my grandmama said. We have the evidence that either will support grandmama or prove grandmama was lying like she did.
You had to throw that in there, huh? That Garfield, Christian. Hey, anyone wants to come on and have a conversation? Shout out to Simple B. I ain't seen him here since the shout out to most excellent. The offer us the appreciate it. Appreciate it, my brother. Rastaman, peace, big up yourself. Alright, so if you have a problem, you can come on. I give everybody a fair share. There's no preferential treatment or anything. We'll have a debate tomorrow night.
This on the top 10.
Debate between Captain Cesario and a brother by the name of Chris Harris. I got $20. I got a bet with Rob on. I got $20 on Chris Harris. He's going to win. I don't know who y'all think will win, but I got $20 with Chris Harris. And if Rob on don't pay me my money after the debate, I'm going to go a video, 20 minutes of money. So he owe me $20. All right, but the following Saturday, family, we have Rob on versus Aboriginal Power. Rob versus Aboriginal Power. Are black folks Aboriginal to America, or they African Americans who descend from the continent of Africa? All right. No need to call name in the name to the chat. I'm not down with the name calling because I don't want nobody to do that to me. So y'all chill out with the name calling. Y'all with family. All right.
Can I ask Sean a question? Sean, in the article you read a while ago, did it say that people were here before the Clovis people 30,000 years ago?
Yeah, this whole research is geared to honing in more up-to-date technology and information that we receive the Clovis job.
And them saying that people were here before the land bridge, before the ice.
No. What they are saying here is that to the Americans,
and not there.
And you have some people that even live, like Eskimos, who live.
The whole front end messed up.
And I'm saying people, I mean like 5 people, 10 people
I can barely steer.
1,000, 10,000. Like a small group of people that were living in these specific areas. And that ice gap would allow them to venture southward or inward down. You couldn't get there because of all of that. You couldn't. It was uninhabitable to live in that area.
Don't lose,
right?
bro.
So they would back you up past the land bridge. They have genetic evidence from the land bridge coming over because you got stuff people leave behind. They leave in DNA everywhere they go. Everywhere a person has been on this earth, as long as it hasn't been tampered with or washed away, we can find the DNA. Look at what the hell they doing with the mummies.
Sean, one last question before I finish. That mean, but when we look at the genetics of the early Americans, they're saying it mostly closely related to the Asians. Are those people who came over on the land bridge, are those DNAs related to the Asians also? ASIAN.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. I got you. Hold on. I got you. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I got competition on. I just don't be playing it that much.
Because I just pulled a book.
Hold on, let me turn this down.
Yeah, she wrote a hell of a book that answers a lot of stupid questions.
I think, hey, let me get this brother in here real quick.
So I do got Assetto Corsa competition on, but as you guys know, it ain't, it ain't as modifiable. And I like doing stuff like I'm doing right now, like running the championship that I made up between the conscious community. So Hassan Campbell is in first place, Mike P in second place, 10 Toes Down third place, Rob Bourne is in fourth place, Chef fifth place, Jeff Gordon sixth place, Dame Calloway seventh, Chataza eighth, I guess, Billy Carson. So I'm not in the top 10. Look at Smash Rockwell. Because I came in 19th. Why they say I came in 10th? I could have swore it said I came in 6th. But whatever. Stuff is messing me up. This probably be my last race. Spa. Now, if I don't even think I'm going to qualify here. See, that's what's messing me up. I ain't got enough patience to qualify. I'm going to go for this last race, man. Let's listen to the argument again.
I don't know if he's busy. Old Dog New Tricks TV. So everything is wrong, everything is false, except your blood tests that your father or anything that.
Oh, this is just a racing game called Assetto Corsa. Let me see. A racing game called Assetto Corsa. But I'm gonna be streaming later on Sacrifice. Since everybody's streaming in the daytime, I'm gonna stream at nighttime.
This again, and I'm really doing a lot of research on.
Watch me blow these dudes' doors off, though.
This is a real symptom of post-traumatic slave syndrome and post-traumatic stress syndrome. When we start denying, we start deflecting, we start moving away from things or having identity crisis. We have to talk about that a little bit more. And one day, I'm hoping I'll be able to give you a call, send you a message, so I can do a presentation on it, man. I'm working with some really good mental health experts, black mental health experts, not white people, even though they got school by, they went to college and they got their degrees from those particular institutions.
Get out here, man.
But
nice,
we have to do a lot of focus on that, man, because, even just from
I'm about to blow his doors off.
They just start hollering and this song. I mean, it's amazing that we don't recognize that that's a part of mental health. Not to say that it's crazy. It's just about part of the stress that we've been under for all of these years that we continue to face right now, man. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get share my research with you guys.
Hey,
watch me snatch these boys.
Harriet Tubman was born. Araminta Ross married John Tubman. Real history. They like to say that Araminta is a Hebrew.
Why I do that? That was my fault.
Craziness, but
I ain't warmed up yet. That's why you gotta start with a warm up round.
But let me get Jesus Christ. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Jesus Christ. Rich, Mr. Rich, you up?
Hey, peace, Garfield. Peace to the panel. Do we have an album on the panel?
No.
Okay. Because, well, if they're listening, I just want to be like, all right, so it's like this. They're an album. I'm a Gullah. I'm from Edison Island, South Carolina, right? So when I grew up, we was using certain words. And it was crazy because Rob Wong had said something, you know, he was talking about the Africanism, and he said the word nanny goat. And I was like, damn, we used to say that word back, you know what I'm saying, when I was growing up on the island.
Word.
So that's one, yeah, for sure. So that's, huh?
You said that in Jamaica, nanny goat.
Nanny goat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we definitely have our culture similar to Jamaica because, you know, some of my uncles went to Jamaica and they started talking, and some of the Jamaicans wanted to kill them because they thought they were trying to act like they were Jamaican, but that's how we talk where I'm from on Edison Island. So, you know, that's one word, right? So I'm asking any Abo out there, just give me one Abo word that they use, just one. Because all I hear is about the Constitution and all this other stuff. I just want to hear one word that they grew up using that we can say, okay, that's an Abo word. I just gave you an example, and this is real time. So, in the DNA, now check the DNA. So, my mother's father is Cherokee and white. We thought he was a Cherokee. You know what I mean? He didn't talk anything about the Abo, nothing like that. And she don't know anything about that. And the DNA is like, I'm only 6%. You know what I'm saying? But he was half Cherokee. So, if they have any grandparents, check the DNA. I don't know why, but we know why they did the DNA. So ask them one word, bro. And what's the name of their god in the Abo culture? What's the name of their god? That's it.
I don't think they're gonna answer our response to that, but I mean, anybody to come on and have a conversation. Jesus Christ, come on in.
What's up, Garfield? How you doing, man?
I'm good, beloved. What's on your mind today?
Yo. Peace to the panel. You know, I've been listening to what's been going on for the past week or two with the pre-Indian Aboriginal movement, et cetera. I've been familiar with the movement and been lightweight warring with them for some time. I used to be one way back in like 2007 to 2008. So I kind of understand the mentality of it. But I also want y'all to understand that every time that you beat them up, they are evolving. You know, things that you beat them up on, they later incorporate it into their, you know, fallacy. You know, and the last thing that I wanted to say, I do appreciate you all beating them up with, you know, history, but I would like to see like Unc come along and beat them up with science, you know, because I don't know how many of them y'all have encountered, and there are various degrees of them, some of them being more illogical than others, but some of them, they don't even know that they're basically saying that they are a totally separate species than Homo sapiens sapiens. You know, that's why I would like to see some science brought into it, because some of them, they're saying they are a totally separate species than Homo sapiens sapiens. And I don't even think that they know that they are saying that. You know, y'all can go in.
I wanna dialogue with that specific individual. I don't want to put that on everybody because I don't want to lose every person who makes the claim. You know, because some of these people have legitimate claims, so I don't want to put everybody in the box.
Okay.
So if someone, this is why I said let's just be easy in the chat. Let's not try to put everybody in the box, because then when you generalize, that's like saying all Jamaicans smoke weed, and I've never smoked weed in my life. You know, so let's not put everybody in a box.
Okay, you can get them to that point by if they say that they have no African DNA, they have no African DNA, that they originate here on American soil. That's when you can go into that conversation. All right, so you're basically saying that you're not Homo sapiens sapien. because all Homo sapiens sapien comes out of Africa, and you know a lot of them go down that route. But I'll fall back.
Hold a second, my brother. Hey, Freetown, peace and love, beloved. Welcome to the panel.
Hey,
how you doing today?
I'm good, man. Peace to everybody in the panel. Nice to be talking to y'all. The questions I always have is with the Abos is all of the tribes, all of the nations, I should say, they claim you can't find anybody of the, I guess, the red tribe, none of the anthropologists, none of the historians that can co-sign their narrative. From all of those reservations on Long Island, any of the Cherokee, any of the Creek, the Choctaw, even the Yamasee. You never find anybody saying, yes, they've always been here. They've always identified them as African, always. And said they're Africans culturally integrated into our tribe. The story, the history is always consistent. And there's never anybody that doesn't look like them to co-sign and say, well, yeah, they've always been here. The stories are about them. We're a multi-ethnic, multi-ethnically diverse tribe. They say ethnically diverse is usually about a combination of tribes, such as the Seminoles, who have a clear and distinct history. So I think it's always weird when you have the Abos and there's nobody else to co-sign their stories except for them. And everybody else around them remembers the history. They know the language. They know the foods, except for them, of course. It's always a little bit of.
Hey, let me jump in for a quick second here. Nat Turner, we're gonna do a little. If y'all want to jump in, let's just switch up to Nat Turner. By the way, Jesus Christ, you said something that was very important, and the brother mentioned, Freetown mentioned. But I mean, are they really claiming they're a different species? I think you're drawing that judgment because they don't accept it out of Africa. Saying that because you know Homo sapiens came out of Africa. So you're saying they don't even want to attach themselves to that history of coming out of Africa. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, correct.
When you said different species, kind of true. But ladies and gentlemen, on your screen is a newspaper clipping from September 6, 1831. If you're not subscribed to newspapers.com, my brother True Story put me on to this 5-6 years ago, where you could find old newspaper clippings. It said that one white man was found amongst the dead conspirators, disguised and blackened as a Negro. Nat, the ringleader, who calls himself General, pretends to be a Baptist preacher. A great enthusiast declares to his comrades that he's commissioned by Jesus Christ, not by Israelites, and proceeds under his inspired directions that the late singular appearance of the sun was the sign for him, and company is among the number not yet taken, but he cannot escape. He said that 31 Negroes were killed and 12 taken prisoners. Okay, so this is a primary source talking about that turn. Anybody want to add on while I get another turn? Go to the Courier around October 29th of the same year. I'm going to share the screen again. Alright, let me blow this up a little bit so everybody could see this. Alright, so not Garfield making up anything. I'm giving you all the primaries as it says. Alright, here we go. Nat Turner again. Share my screen. This is October 29th, 1831, page 2. This is the governor has politely furnished. Dear sir, I have received information so convincing of the fact that Nat Turner has been drowned in attempting to cross New River, and believing it will be some satisfaction to the public to know that the wretch has been punished by the justice of the deity of his offense. I think it proper to communicate the circumstances to you. It appears that after escaping from the two hunters and Price's Mountain, he was routed at the Gaps Mills in Monroe and seen by several persons between that and Bowers Ferry, where he called on the 25th halt to get over the river. So here you go. I have conversed. Agree that if it were Nat Turner who was seen on,
I'm still trying to get behind that red Ferrari if I can.
So this is the point where they put out that he's drowned. He wasn't drowned at the time. It was misinformation. But again, Nat Turner, primary source. All right. Another source details that Turner dressing as a female in September 13th, 1831. This is from the Hartford Courant, Tuesday, September 13th, 1831. This is a primary source. Stop playing games. This is somebody important to black people history. So you're gonna just disrespect us and say, hey, he never existed. Come on, man. Stop playing games, bro. Stop playing games. We gotta stop doing this. Just because you don't like a group of people, you're gonna lie on their history, yo. Come on, man. Another report was getting into circulation last evening that Nat Turner had been apprehended in Surrey County in women's clothes.
Why is that with 19?
So he dressed up as a woman allegedly. I don't know if it's true because everybody was saying this person, he died, he drowned, he this, he that. So there's a lot of different stories going around about somebody that don't exist. November 9th, 1831. It was said that he was captured. This up so everybody could see this. Yeah, I gotta show the primaries, man. We gotta stop playing these games. We are grown people. I don't believe you. That's the white man's news. That's what they use. That's how they get you. That's the white man's news. Don't trust it. From the Norfolk Beacon of Thursday last, General Nat is taken. Intelligence report from yesterday, which we think
it's time for some driving.
Nat Turner, alias General Nat, had at last been brought within the reach of the law. So there you go, excuse me. Nat Turner has been captured. Alright, reports that it was a group of preachers enslaved by they attacked had help from 7 slaves, Uncle Toms, who killed 2 and captured 1, they also tell. White man dressed up as black in disguise.
I'm gonna die buying all these fools.
Another issue that he has. He keeps putting up the picture that we have of Frederick Douglass and saying, hey, that's Nat Turner.
I died bomb you up.
Brothers and sisters, family. I'm gonna break that down in a second.
Now I'm gonna take the Porsche on the hill. The Porsche gonna break on the hill. I can't be too close to him, so I can get on the gas. Look, there you go.
Negroes put to death every white person on the premises. They then attacked Mr. Travis' house. Insurrection was led by black preachers slave belonging to Mr. Travis' name. Nat Turner, who had been taught to read and write and permitted to vote, and 4 or 5 others. Only were first concerning they had 15 others to join, and by opportunity or threats, they were amounted to the number of 40 or 50. Alright, and then later on it talks about, it said that one white man was found amongst the dead conspirators. Of course, he was dressed up in black and all that stuff. Yeah, I read this earlier. 1839, the photography was invented. No photos of Nat Turner, he died 1831. And pics of Dred Scott were after 1839. That's why they exist. So when he's going around saying that there's no pictures of Nat Turner, look whose picture on Jumbo, but we put Nat Turner in a blue. This is a stupid argument. Then another argument he made that Nat Turner was held
GT4, I'm in the GT3 GTR against the AMG running, but I'm about to pass him. He ain't got his look. He's slow in the corners.
Nat Turner,
I'm gonna tell him about this next corner.
Actually gave up and apologized for what he did.
There we go.
For those who know. Let me get the newspaper clipping for that to show the primary for that. This is November 10th, 1831. Newspapers.com. Just punch in his name and look for the primary yourself.
Front that boy. Front that boy. Way to ride that car. Where we at? We can't be in 11th place no more. Are we in 5th place, y'all. A lot of laps to go, too. Alright. My tires is cold, but I gotta take the field. Kind of fast.
It is what it is, man. Where is that Turner mentioned? He's mentioned at the 1843 speech at the National Negro Convention. Henry Highland Garnet, a former slave and active abolitionist,
Also, they trying to say
described
Nat Turner is that's a fictitious
Why are they
character.
mentioning him if he never existed? The narrative of the life of Henry Box Brown, a slave narrative by an escaped slave, refers to the rebellion with Nat Turner. William Cooper Nell wrote an account of Turner in his story book, The Colored Patriots of the American Revolution in 1855. Harriet Ann Jacobs, also an escaped slave, refers to Turner in her 1861 narrative. Why are we playing these games? Nat Turner didn't exist. Anybody want to comment on this? Everybody's so quiet.
I'm in 5th place. I'll take that for now.
Why everybody's so
quiet? I ain't got nothing to comment on the whole Nat Turner stuff. That's ridiculous. So hold on,
freeze. We got Dr. Oya Mayat in the building, man. We talking about Women History Month. That's one of the biggest folks we have in the community who brings information. Subscribe to her channel, by the way, family. Subscribe to her channel. She's doing the damn thing. Shout out to Dr. Mayat. Gotta stop this foolishness about don't exist. This person never existed. And then we sit back and say, ah, man. And then he had hundreds of thousands of people watching that craziness. We gotta cut this out, man. We gotta cut it out. Go ahead, Archie.
So to say Frederick Douglass didn't exist, then why? What are his writings?
No, not Frederick Douglass. Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner.
Oh, Nat.
I think he may have said Frederick Douglass too, but
you got a picture of him up there.
That's what he's saying. He said that picture is up there.
I'm 20 seconds behind Sheffer.
All right, so
Sheffer leading this race.
Nah, they just crazy. But I do want to ask. Spoke so eloquently, talking about
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. He said we usually beat the apples of the day with information, and then they try to adapt and adjust using that same information.
That's the best I took that hill in a long time. I'm gonna snatch this car up here.
Native culture. And, once before, when we were arguing with them, I kept talking about, well, what is your culture? Like, what are some things that you materially kept that was passed down to you that you could show us? And we asked about the art. We asked about the food. We asked about all different levels of what makes up a material culture, and we never got answers, right? Then they talked about the mounds, how they were building mounds and doing this, that, and the third, but they can never tell us the specific areas of these mounds. Well, I want to bring up something that Steve Keys and Savior are going to find out. This is something that I had on my mind for a while. I just want to bring it back up since we're talking apples. But what about the alligator and serpent mounds? What is the explanation for that? Because there was a conversation behind those that was had specifically with Native Americans. These mounds, are in different areas. So,
damn.
I'm not going to say too much about it. I just want to introduce that as an actual question. Because this is an explanation of material culture that does not show up to be any of these people that are claiming to be us. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Garfield, real quick is
Yes, I did. Thank you. Anybody who wants to go try email. This is the issue. Africa never existed. It was unpopulated until the 1700s, and he literally believes that. He he was arguing raw born in the clips that I played earlier. I don't think people paid attention to realize what this guy's saying, and people are believing this. So we have to counter this. We have to do shows like this. It's not picking on Dane. This is why I'm encouraging this one. I know it's Women's History Month, but I have to encourage it. We're dealing with the Aboriginals. We want to start a dialogue.
I'm in 11th place now, but I can catch all 5 of these cars.
We are reaching out. We're going on their panels. We want to have a dialogue so people could see this is what's going on. Not only are they denying what you call it, putting aside their Africanness, they're also trying to rub us out of history. That's what they're doing.
Garfield, many people haven't seen that. They don't know that they are saying that. I came across that information that you have penned many years ago, listening to Aboriginals say that Africa, that big continent, was not populated. They painted as though that entire big continent was not populated. The question you can ask them is, okay, where did the people come from that now populated? Are they trying to say that they took Indians from this continent and resettled them on Africa? Where did all those 3-4 billion Africans come from?
Yes, that's what they have said.
I'm about to get him on his next turn. I just got to brake before everybody. Right here, brake now. Now get all the way on the gas.
Silvia, tell him about the Portuguese.
Almost.
Tell him about the Portuguese. You study the Portuguese. Tell him about the Portuguese.
They should know about the Portuguese too, please. I don't have time to teach people that don't want to learn about things they should already learn about.
There you go.
Like you do the Ottomans, what we doing?
No, the
Ottomans, see? He said the Portuguese.
I know, I'm glad you said you didn't want to talk about the Portuguese, so I thought you might want to hit the Ottomans.
I'm not talking about none of these. Stop the
I have a question. I have a question. Can you see the screen?
One at a time.
Y'all see the screen?
Yes, we see the screen, Sean.
Okay, now that Thunder is here, everybody. Thunder, can you read the highlighted part for me real quick?
Many Europeans were shocked when they first realized that Native Americans were not Chinese or South Asian Indians, but instead of people not described in the Bible. Europeans were also curious about that building the spectacular earthworks that were then thickly concentrated on the east.
Still in 11th? Let me die, Mom.
Testimony to a dense population. There was a general refusal to believe that Native Americans were made workers.
Sorry.
Despite several first-hand scriptures of Native people, engineering and using them, as well as recorded accounts of Native Americans stating that their ancestors were destructible. Instead, Europeans fabricated elaborate mythologies to explain their presence. Most of these stories featured some version of the largest race, fables of it, who were wiped out by contemporary Native Americans. The bones and artifacts found within the mounds that colonizers demolished for farming to them clear the remains of this lost race. You're welcome.
So Montezuma was African. Montezuma.
Montezuma is Mansa Musa. You remember Tariq's See, y'all is crazy. And that's the problem. Y'all crazy people. Y'all some crazy people. What is it before you play this? What is this one?
This is how my native this is how to say hello at my native.
Oh shit. You gonna give me a strike, bro?
No.
Hey Johnson, welcome to Cherokee Word of the Week. This week's word is OCO. O-C-O.
OCO, everyone.
Thank you. You out of here. What's up, brother Reggie? What you got to add to the conversation?
OCO, Reggie. Happy birthday, man.
Leader on the final lap.
Without looking up.
Exactly. Without looking up.
Don't show them what you've been studying.
Come on, Thunder. Let me see another one right now.
Hold on, I got
Go ahead, right now.
No,
Right now. Right now. Right now. Exactly, yo. You lost it. It's
Listen,
done.
man. Listen.
I'm cool.
Listen. I'm discovering. I'm being, listen, man. I've been realized the truth. Y'all try to keep it from the truth all the time.
You can be anything you want.
I'm back in 9th place, so I just gotta pass these fools and I can still score. I'm at the real Cherokee.
Did you buy his package? Because his package is banging, man. I bought it.
You got a package? Oh, look.
Yeah, go ahead and spend that money.
Hold on. I found out.
The awakening is happening, bro. All over the world.
Got all the apples in the crack. But why won't they come on? That's one thing I can respect.
Shout out to my man.
Bought the package.
What's going on?
Aboriginal, anyone want to come? I mean, you have dudes that will come on like Top Cats.
Time out.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it can be 5 of y'all.
Oh my God, I'm such a
But
jerk.
if somebody say something ludicrous,
I lost my
it's
whole.
like Ghana is in North Africa. I don't care how many of y'all. I'm coming on there.
Garfield. Why is his name Ghana Stepper? He ain't. No. Your affiliation is inherited. It's supposed to be something that you're a Hebrew, bro.
Ghana is a Hebrew word, man. Ghana's a Hebrew word.
You trying to tell me?
He think Ghana is an African word. Ghana's a Hebrew word.
Everyone heard you. Everyone saw that you got corrected, Gideon. Because when they watched the video, people were telling me, Gideon, you kept saying Ghana, and the source didn't say Ghana. Garfield showed you that it didn't say Ghana.
No, I won't be one of these levels.
G-A-N-A.
Sean, would you agree that I read what you asked me to read?
No, you did, but I asked you.
All right.
I asked you who
I'm going to ask you.
Wow.
You asked me a question, Sean. So I'm asking you to read what's on the screen right now.
I can't read that. I read English.
Hey, Sean, I read what you told me out of common courtesy. 10th place. That wasn't no joke.
How are you? What is your name?
Hold on a second, Sean.
Hey man, don't follow man that dude up.
Me and Thunder been studying online how to be a Cherokee online. And
That's too much racing for today, though.
So don't hate.
We took come back later with
Y'all, that's further than the elbows.